Guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's still early here. Time check is 8 a.m. So today's video, I'm just gonna share about cost living in the Philippines, or about the monthly or anything else that you should know. Um, it's actually, guys, Philippines is just common. I mean, you can stay anywhere else, like Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Um, I'm just gonna talk about the cost of living. Well, actually, guys, the Philippines is too cheap to live. The problem is if you have something, I mean, if you have a problem into your healthcare or your body, there is no free here in the Philippines. Which is, example, if you are sick or you have to go to hospital, you have to pay for your, for your medication or for your thing because there's no free, unless for those countries like they has a free, like US or different countries, Australia, something like that. They make sure that you have enough money in your bank, especially if you don't have work here because you have a problem with your health, and then it's gonna be hard. You know what I mean? But Philippines is a nice place to live, to adventure, to exploring because we have 7,000 island here. That's why there's so many spots for the foreigner who wants to go diving or snorkeling. Snorkeling. What do you call that? Surfing. Yeah, it's all over. I mean, in other country. I mean, in other cities. And actually, this Philippines is it's a nice place, but we gotta make sure if you want to live here, if you want to retire here, make sure that you have enough money in your bank. Otherwise, you're gonna be stuck in here. Because if something's happened to you and you have no money, and then you cannot get work in here, because it's hard to get work here in the Philippines, really hard. The Philippines is good for the tourist. I mean, like for those people who wants to retire here, who want to live here, who wants to have a family here, I'll be good. But if you don't have work, plus if you don't have money coming monthly, then you're gonna be stuck in here. It's not a good idea, especially if you don't have family here. I mean, something like that. And the cost of the hospital here, to make sure you get enough to pay, because there's no free here. It's all expensive. It's very expensive too. If you're staying in the Philippines, especially if you're having trouble, plus you don't have a family, and then you don't have no money, well, that's gonna be kind of sucks. And also, you could leave her by like 400 bucks a month or something like that. If it's like 30 bucks, 300 bucks for a month, you could live that way here. Plus, not including those electricity or Wi-Fi, but those are not expensive. That's then expensive here if you're having trouble with your care or with your health, then there's not gonna be a free, because the hospital needs some more and more. I mean, they they'll ask you to pay. I mean, which is true, especially if they know that you are a foreigner, they will ask you for more payments. So yeah, and I hope you could live down. I mean, you could stay here in the Philippines. Well, actually, there's so many expats here in the Philippines, not just here in the Magate where I am now. Man, there's so many. It's over the world. I mean, it's over in the Philippines. They have Cebu, Manila. Those places. That's the reason that they want to stay here, because it's much better or much cheaper than other countries. But that's not about the hospital here is not a free. So make sure that you have enough money in your bank. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in there, and then you know it's too hard here. I mean, the Philippines is not real hard. It's just like it's just it's hard. It's really hard to live if you don't have money, because our wage is not even half as some other countries. That's the reason why some of the Filipinos, they want to go overseas to get some work, to get some more money, because of the Philippines, like the wage so down. I mean, it's not even like a half. I mean, you could work like 500 a day, which is you're working for all day. You start by 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. So then you just only get 500 pesos, which is it's too much. It's too much. I mean, it's really really hard. The best thing in the Philippines is all the stuff here are cheaper. Only the hospital's not that cheaper, but the house, you can find a different houses like 10,000 a month. It is like that, $200 a month. Especially if you're living by yourself. So you're just gonna feed yourself. Then you don't have to worry about some people or someone else that you have to. And also you could retire here, guys, if you want to. You could stay here for longer, as long as you want, as long as you can pay your everything that you have to pay, your immigration, the houses, the different kind of expenses that you have so you can pay them. Then you'll be good. But what I'm talking about, to make sure that you have enough money, especially if you don't work, especially if you don't work to the other country anymore, and you're stuck in the Philippines. Well, so many expat here, they're living here, and that's why most or some of them, they're also doing a vlog, because they got money from monthly, but it's not even enough for them. So that's the reason they also make some money online. Because some people, they would do that, because the life in the Philippines is so difficult if you are new, especially those people that they are not retired, and then they don't have enough money to live. Plus the tickets, not even like 20 pesos for one way. It's about like almost 100,000 for ticket. Just too far. So anyway, everybody, I hope this video will help to you, and I hope this video you will watch it, and I hope you will love to I hope this video will help to all of you. And before you watch it, please don't forget to like and share and comment down for my next content. I hope you're having good. And anyway, that's it. It's still morning here in the Philippines, so I would say I hope you guys are doing night, or everybody. Thank you for watching, and have a great night.